Look who's back at it, causing all that static. That's right, it's the one and only Fanatic. Fanatic here, you there, all those kinds of jovial accolades. How's everyone doing? Thursday, February 6th. Snow on the ground, ice. They made it, they tried to make it worse than it was. They made it sound like it was going to be worse than it really was, but that's how they go. That's how they try to get you. They try to get you run out to those grocery stores. Go to the hardware store, get that salt and ice melt. But we got through it. Cold weather. Some supposedly some more storms on the horizon, but we've been through it before. We'll get through it. How's everyone doing? Super Bowl Sunday is rapidly approaching. The old Fanatic's gonna lay it on you. I'm going with the Eagles. I think that three-peat pressure is gonna wear on the Chiefs. So I'm gonna put my eggs in one basket, and I'm tired of Swifties and Mahomes and Kelsey, and that's fun. That's weird because I like Kelsey when he first came in out of Cincinnati, the Bearcats, but I'm tired of him. So that's the way we're gonna look at this. Philly, close one. I think it's gonna be tight. Should be a good ball game. Really only worried about the boxes, but want to see a good game, of course. That reminds me, a lot of NBA trades and actions, and a couple of the millionaires are saying, "Oh, the trade deadline and that kind of free agency is like modern day slavery." Really? You get paid $1 million and more, even the league minimum, and you're gonna complain about slavery and saying it's making you do something you don't want to do? Trust me, all of us would do it for the league minimum, 1 year, 2 years, just to enjoy that kind of money, that kind of and for the love of the game or the performance, whatever. I don't feel sorry for you. Yeah, I guess it would suck, but if you live in one place and you get traded, you go there on the off season, and your careers are only like 5, 8, very few over 10 years. So tough it out. Get an apartment where the home city and just have your house somewhere else. It's not like you don't have the money, but everybody wants to complain. Everybody wants to bitch. Just like the people at work. Oh, why do we have to come to work today? Wasn't that bad? And you had a commitment. You had something going on. If it was a regular school day or a regular half day and they wanted to cancel it or have delayed opening, fine. But you had something that was planned months, a couple months in ahead, a month ahead, whatever, that couldn't be changed. Life's tough. Get with the program. You got more time off than anybody. You got next Friday, Valentine's Day, President's Day. Well, it's not because of Valentine's Day, but it's extended midwinter break. President's Day, Good Friday, then a whole week after Easter, then the whole summer. Plus 5 or 7 personal sick days. Take them. Who's stopping you? Mental health day. Take them. This guy don't care. This guy ain't gonna do nothing. This guy's all talk anyway. He ain't gonna do nothing. He's crying. He's always crying too. I don't know. He's worse than a woman. To tell you the truth, he's worse than my former boss was a lady, or secondary boss. Of course, the pastor's the number main boss. She was more of a guy than this guy. This guy's he's too much. But that goes to show you. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, um, you pin. I mean, you pin me in a corner, and we got a problem because I mean, you get older, you get a little bit more mindful. You really want to duke it out. But if push comes to shove, believe me, the Fanatic's gonna duke it out. Back in the day, I'm like, I don't know. Back in the day, I had some kind of aura of power from the old house. Maybe it's just pride. This is like a land, like a kingdom. And I wish I could get that back, even though I'm older. But maybe that's gone. Maybe that time of that part of your life is over. Look at the shirt. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on. Like and subscribe the video. Tell somebody. Let's get more people interested. Tell me what you want me to give you my opinion about. And I mean, there's people out there that are enjoying it. I'm here for you. I'm trying to help you. If I can't help you, boy, you need a lot of help. You better pray to God or find a new Sigmund Freud or something. Because if I can't help you, I feel sorry for you. What a week. It was the weather up and down. Like I said, everybody's always crying. Everybody's always worried about everybody else. And that, R.I.P. my dad, the people who are worried about everybody screwing them are the ones that are screwing everybody. It's kind of right. Dad, R.I.P., It's funny, life's funny. I mean, there's times where I really miss my mom. My mom was my go-to. I laid a lot of problems on her. I feel bad for that now, but I mean, she was the kind of person that would, if she was behind you and in your corner, she was there. She was like a rock. She was never going nowhere. Even if you were wrong, even if she would tell you were wrong, but she would still not abandon you, still be behind you. It's tough. I mean, I think about that. I try not to think about it because there's nothing I can do about it. Because believe me, if there was, I would do it. I mean, if I could give it, like everybody, what that saying where I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy? I would for my mom. If there was a way to switch it, to somebody that's low life or some criminal or vile human being, I would love it. I would love to give it to them, but I'm not. I'm just a regular guy. I mean, I'm not really just a regular guy. I think I got something, something that's burning inside, but just was just afraid. And if you've been here, afraid to take the chance or unlucky, but definitely not like everybody else. Don't go with the flow, not just a follower, not just another number. Believe me. nothing else to really say. Oh, we're gonna talk about the Wolfman. Wolfman was a good movie, but certain things the fanatic didn't go for. Um, I don't know, man. The werewolf supposed to come out only with the when the moon is full, and he was out at during the daytime, and you were seeing them when they were trying to hunt, and I I liked it, but it's not great. I mean, it's worth watching. I really like the lady that the girl from Ozark. I saw another one, The Ocean. Weird. Two um partiers. One was going through something with her ex, and they went out on this boat and trying to get over the ex, and then they drink and you don't know what's real and what's not. Kind of weird. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, and they were partying, of course, and a couple times I did want to shut it off, but I said, you know what, let me stick with it. I was playing video poker or slots while I was watching it, so it wasn't really like, and wasn't like, oh my god, it was just dragging. So I kept stuck with it, and then it caught my attention, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be really happening. So it's that kind of movie. If you like it, I mean, I would never watch it again, but The Ocean wasn't bad. I saw another movie, You Can't Run Forever, with Nick from Red One. Pretty good movie. I mean, he was a real wacko in that one. But, you see how people can get pushed too far, and it just is what it is. I mean, it's a movie, so, and that was a pretty good one. Um, Flight Risk is on the radar, even though not the reviews aren't too good, but who knows? I don't know what the missus got up her sleeve. So if we are around tomorrow or Saturday night, maybe we'll um, enjoy or get to watch and see if we can enjoy the Flight Risk of Mark Wahlberg. So if anybody else saw it, and you know me, you think I would like it, put it down in the comments, or say, Fanatic, pick something else, pick anything else. It's all right. I always say I'm gonna shut stuff off, and I don't do it. Once in a blue moon, they're that bad, but um, I remember we had a little video game preview of a venture from Atari. Next week I'm gonna give you a preview of Haunted House from Atari. See if that jars any memory. See if you get a hold of that on PlayStation, or one of those games with all the games built in. I don't know exactly what they're called, but if there's games out there that are all programmed in there, all in ones. You buy them on Amazon. Haunted House. So stay tuned for that one. Um, um, Nothing else really on the horizon, but but I will say this: Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan, Michael yeah Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, failure. I mean, didn't sniff the NBA. I mean, I know he's not going to be his dad, but he didn't see in a little trouble with the law. Little driving reckless, driving drunk or under the influence, and had some old Cokey with him, not Coca-Cola. And he gave you all, who my father is. So, he's got a wake-up call. Another one, I never really liked Jordan, so who cares? I think when the mafia, the gamblers, the mafia or the loan sharks, I think they killed his dad. They sent a message, tell you the truth. I think we're gonna kill him, but if they kill him, they don't get the money. I think they killed his father, and he paid his debt. So that's my conspiracy theory. Um, I see YouTubes that the people are chasing down all the Venezuelan gangs in Colorado. They found two of them. So they say there's over 100, maybe more, 200, and they arrested two of them. But they got a couple other people one guy who was a immigrant from another country that was wanted for strangling somebody, and some other had having a illegal weapon. So, at least they got him, put him in jail or deport him, whatever they're gonna do. But other than that, this guy's too much. I mean, you guys voted for him. You're gonna drag everybody down. You're gonna drag the old fanatic down with you. I got no choice but to lay in the bed. You made the bed. I'm gonna lay in it with you. And I elbow. I gotta get a little space. I got to elbow. You ain't the missus, so I'm gonna. Life is. I mean, I don't know. Life is hard. Nobody tells you, you know, how to be a good husband, partner, um, friend, significant other, whatever you want to call it, or how to be a good father or mother. It's rough. It's hard, folks. I mean, you try to do implement the things your parents did that you liked, and not do the things that they didn't like, and other people you watch. But when you're a kid, you don't really you don't stop and smell the coffee or smell the roses or see the. You're there. You're in the moment. You just want to have amusement, have fun. Like, these kids are overstimulated. The kids today, my kids, the kids now, I'm gonna say 10 years older than my oldest daughter, to now these kids that are in high school now. Everything's instant. They don't have to wait. They don't have to work for nothing. I mean, everybody has to wait for some things. I mean, but other than, I'm gonna talk to my friend. I'm gonna text my friend. If you had a call, and you wanted a date, or you wanted to talk to your friend, you had to call. You wanted a date, you had to call. You had to ask. That's some scary shit. That's some scary shit. I mean, again, there's a lid for every pot. I mean, if you really want to find somebody, you can find them. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I wasn't, in the relationship, in this relationship with the missus. I don't know if I'd want to. You say, you don't know. I don't know if I would want to be like the responsible or communicative and worried about the welfare of another person if I wasn't still, if something happened between me and the missus. But you never know. I mean, hopefully nothing ever happens, but part of me is like, I just rather, do me, or be me, but you never know something, you never know when something's gonna happen. A lot of people I know are alone, or they're not, married, or they're not in a long-term committed relationship. And it's kind of weird because all my parents' friends, except for like one person, he was married but then divorced and then whatever. Was mostly married and then divorced and then met somebody else and either married him or stayed with him for a long time, like me and the missus. So things are, there's you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. You gotta really, you gotta do what's best for you. And I went when I was in my 1 year of college. I was in took this. You have to take psychology for whatever reason. Like you have to take it. Plus English. Like English was like still being in high school, and some other math class, and then one business course and one and psychology weren't like high school. In a way. And I thought the guy was a nut job. But when I go back and look and think about things that he said, he had something on the ball. Maybe I should, applied myself more. But again, that's another story for another day. You know, you, there's the Maz trying to alert me to people in the neighborhood, mostly family. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. Put the Eagles on your list. Don't bet what you can't afford to lose. Enjoy the weekend. Pray for no snow. Um, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And as always, please always remember and never forget opinions, except for this, guys, are like Fanatic, worn down, taking a rest. Peace.